Hey everybody, my name is Dwayne Blatt, and today we're going to take a look at on-ice awareness. What I mean by on-ice awareness is head moving, head on a swivel, head up, looking around where we are. There's been a lot of talk over the years about concussions and how it affects young players all the way through to the NHL, and players miss games or end careers and their minor hockey because of concussions. And I think one of the things we can do as coaches and parents is make our players more aware of where they are on the ice. And the easiest way to do that is trying to keep their head up. We always talk about keeping our head up when we stick handle, which is a great start, but also when we don't have the puck. We see oftentimes players go through drills in practice and their head's down. And simple things like this, if I had a cone out here and we're doing a simple drill where we're coming around the cone, we see this a lot of times. If you watch my head, players come around like this, and then they get their head up looking for their pass. If a player addresses that cone or that turn or crossovers, whatever it is on the ice, and has their head up and is looking around and trying to find where that play is, now they know exactly where the players are around them. So coming into this cone like this, with their head up, looking around, and now looking for their pass, and then coming in, now they're aware of where any player is. So maybe there is a player coming up that's gonna make contact, or maybe there's a player coming up taking away ice, but if that head's up and they're turning, now they can see it, they can shift, they can move, and they can get around or avoid that contact or avoid that collision. And even in non-contact hockey, we still see contact. There's gonna be incidental contact where players bump into each other, or maybe they slide into the boards awkwardly, or they get pushed into the boards. It's gonna happen, right? It's a sport that's very fast, and there's gonna be contact. But if we can get players to play with their head up, it's huge. And even little things we call shoulder checking. So we really emphasize this with defensemen. As defensemen are coming back to get pucks, we want them to shoulder check. So what that would look like is if I'm a defenseman and let's say there's a puck in the corner, we'll throw a puck in the corner, and I'm coming back to get that puck, I turn, this is our shoulder check here, so looking to see where that pressure's coming from. So now I know if I have pressure here, I can cut this way and I'm in a safer spot. So getting young players to do that is huge. But now what about offensive players, right? If the puck's in here and I'm on the offense now and I'm trying to score, now my head's on a swivel so I know where my teammates are and I know where that pressure is. So as a forward now, I'm coming in, I'm trying to score here and I'm looking and I know I've got a guy on that side, I can make that play, make that pass, and then move that puck and move myself out of the way. But getting players to have their head up and being more aware is gonna be huge at a young age, and then it's gonna translate as they get into contact hockey, especially getting into that peewee and bantam and midget age, and then on from there. The more spatially aware they are, the more aware they are of keeping their head on a swivel when they don't have the puck, the better opportunity they're gonna have to avoid contact or avoid collisions on the ice. On-ice awareness is huge for players of all ages, starting off from IP, little guys, 4, 5, 6, and girls, all the way up to pro. And the more we as coaches or parents can address that with players, whether it's during drills, during practice, or even a controlled scrimmage, but getting players to be aware of where they are, especially when they don't have the puck. Many times players that don't have the puck get lost a little bit, or if they're doing a drill, they're gonna go around a cone with their head down or around a circle with their head down, but getting them to have their head up and looking around at the ice, looking at where the play is, looking at where the puck is or where the pass is coming from, that's gonna help translate to games. And then also having players, especially along the boards, when they are going in for pucks, looking over their shoulder. So taking a look over both sides to see where that pressure's coming from, and also to see where their teammates are in order to get them pucks or make quick little plays. The more we as parents and coaches can get on our young players about being aware of where they are on the ice and keeping their head on a swivel, the better they're gonna be all the way through their hockey career.